Hey Daniel, it's Coach Gurney from Rising Star Baseball Camp. This is video footage of you hitting on Wednesday, July 10th, 2013. And we're going to watch it in super slow motion to see if there's any mechanical adjustments we can make. First thing I want to do is zero in on your hands. And I am concerned because you're not lining up what we call your door knocking knuckles. So you should actually rotate that top hand back a little bit so that your door knocking knuckles are lined up. So that's the first thing I see when I look at your stance. I do like your bent knee approach. You've got the bat in a vertical angle and your feet are shoulders width apart a little wider, which is good. And as we play the video, I want you to focus, Daniel, on this front left stride foot, because as you're going to see here, you step into what we call the bucket and your weight is going towards the third base side when really you should be stepping towards the pitcher. All right, so you can see your whole body is being pulled off the ball and you're moving towards the third base box, third base coaching box. Now here you are as you approach contact, and I do have some concerns here with your front arm. Your front arm is getting rather stiff, and ideally we have a bent front arm prior to contact. Otherwise you're going to be doing what we call casting, much like a fisherman casting a rod with a stiff front side. You're going to really want to have a bent arm here and get into what we call a power V position. So those are two things to consider. And as we go forward, you do a nice job here of having a stiff front leg and a bent back leg here. Okay? So that's a nice job with that back leg. And as we continue, we do see that your balance is off. So your front foot, you're on the heel, and ideally we're going to do most everything on the balls of our feet, and you're on your heel there. And make sure that back foot, that heel gets all the way up to the sky, and you rotate it so you can rotate your hip. But the biggest thing, Daniel, that you need to work on moving forward is not stepping in the bucket, because you're fine here, and then that first move out towards the third base coaching box is where you get into trouble. And then, as I said, moving forward, let's make sure we keep a bent front arm, because yours is a little bit too stiff here. And then lastly, let's make sure we don't roll over on our heel, and that back foot should rotate up so the heel goes up to the sky. So I love your attitude. You're a very coachable player, and I think you got good baseball instincts. But let's make sure we work on these things so that we can become more consistent as a hitter. Keep up the good work.